a different kind of deer hunt, coming up next on The Journal. From the north, south, east, and west, from the woodland and plains and waterways, come challenges and thrills and excitement for every member of the wilderness family. These are our stories, our adventures from the wild places, both near and far. All of our hits and misses, the memories, our time spent living the wild life. Join us. Come past the streetlights. Step into the real world. The world of the Wilderness Journal. The Journal is underwritten by
your Cadillac area Kubota dealer, the Ina Store, with a full line of Kubota tractors, including the L2501 Compact and the Kubota RTV X850 Utility Series. The Ina Store in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan. And by
Avalon and Tahoe Pontoons. Whether it's family, or fishing, or just plain fun, everyone is proudly crafted right here in America. Avalon and Tahoe Pontoons.
And by
With over a century of experience in the Indiana and Michigan area, Reith Riley is a full-service asphalt paving company handling commercial, industrial, and privately owned paving projects of all sizes. To learn more about Reith Riley,
and by
Mads Outdoor Products. Not only a full-line boat and dock store, they can also custom design, fabricate, and manufacture a wide range of aluminum parts and fixtures. Mads Outdoor Products in Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan.
and by viewers like you. Thank you. Hi, friends, and welcome. Today, we're going on a couple of slightly different kinds of deer hunts. You see, back when my grandkids were young, I made it a real point to introduce all of them to all kinds of hunting and fishing. And they've all been out deer hunting, and they've all done turkeys, and they've been fishing all over the place. The point is, we used to find the time to go out when they were young, mostly because it was just my schedule that we had to work around. Well, now they're grown. And those schedules, well, let's just say they're a lot more complicated. Kai is grown now, living on her own in her own place. Her brother Kyle Jr. is off to college playing football, so there isn't much time for us to get together. And in fact, Kai and I haven't been out hunting in a number of years. Well, that was part of the reason when she came to me this fall and said, "Pa, I've only got a day or two, but I think we get opening day off of work, and I would love to go out and try to get a deer to fill my freezer if you can find the time." Well, friends, schedules change. I can change. I decide. We all talk about making time. We don't make time. We all get the same 24 hours in every day. It's how you decide to spend it. And then when her brother came home from college for Thanksgiving and said, "Pa, I've got today and tomorrow. Could we maybe go out and look for a deer to put in my freezer?" Well, you don't have to guess what happened next. Hey, I'm your host, Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're going out on some freezer hunts right now.
It's opening day, or rather, just before opening days. You ready?
Yeah.
What are you gonna shoot?
A freezer filler.
A freezer filler, good idea.
And not long after first light, Kai's first chance was walking up behind the blind.
Guy, you wanna shoot a buck? There's one right there. Put your gun up, he's gonna come right by you. Gotta be careful not to bang it.
Hi, buddy.
You wanna shoot him?
Oh, yes.
Get your gun. Get in the scope. Get in the scope. Listen. Wait for him to get right here and open.
He sees us.
Can you see him?
No.
Okay, he's coming right up crossed the line. We can't. That's off the property. Maybe he'll come back.
Maybe he'll get shot.
You don't know. That's a pretty nice buck.
It was.
That's a pretty nice buck.
It was.
Hopefully he'll work his way back around.
Yeah. It's unsafe.
Whew, we were close. I looked out there and he's just standing there. And I was like, "Hi, you want to shoot a buck?"
Not being able to get on that buck had annoyed Kai a little bit. She was a little out of practice. Like I said, it'd been a long time since we've been out deer hunting together. But I will say she took it better than a lot of folks I know would have. And I will also tell you that my grunting at that buck trying to bring him back had an unexpected extra effect. Yeah, we actually called another buck into the old gravel pit down below us. I was going to get another chance.
Look at him. Look at him. He's here.
Just be ready and see what happens. You want to shoot him? Better get on him. Put your safety on. And don't shoot him in the butt.
I can see him from where I'm sitting. I can see him from where I'm sitting.
Okay, get your face back away from that scope. There you go. You don't want to get bit. See if you can get him in the scope. Can you see him? Gotta look a little lower. He's right there. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay. Can you get on her? That's her right there.
Smart shot. I can't. My foot.
There he goes. Hey, we'll get our chance. I thought you had him. And then I thought you had her. Either one of them would have been a good one. Hopefully they'll come back. They're just pushing each other around. I just hope they come out this way and not across the road. See him standing there.
Seeing that second buck walk off was a little tougher on Kai. I could tell she was more than a little disappointed in herself. It had been a long time, and she was having trouble controlling her excitement, like many of us do. She just couldn't seem to get them lined up in her scope before it was too late. I will tell you though, she just had that one day, and there was no way we were going to quit. It was, after all, opening day of Michigan's firearm deer season, and we certainly weren't done, not yet.
Look, she's coming back. There's a doe down there in the bottom. See it? Okay, get your gun. Shoot her if you want to, honey, right in the shoulder. There it is. There's your shot. There you go. Nice shot, baby. Finally, we waited and waited.
And then she finally showed her left side, and
That looks like a decent doe. Exactly what you came for.
I haven't seen her move, so.
She fought. Oh, she moved in a little bit. She ain't going nowhere though. Here, give me this just in case. Make sure it's okay. Just watch. Make sure she don't come out of there. I think she's gonna be right there. I think she's down right there. Awesome. Nice job. I don't often kiss deer hunters. Nice job. You okay? You look like you're shaking a little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit of an adrenaline rush.
Little bit.
many deer did we see this morning?
4, maybe 5.
Or 7? You know, it worked out. You made a great shot, it looked like. I don't think she's going to go nowhere.
Oh, you're a seer.
All right, well, we'll give her a bit, okay? We'll just sit here and let you calm down. And then we'll go down there and have a look, all right?
Alrighty.
Nice job. I'm proud of you. How long is it since your 8 was the last time, I think?
Last time you took me out, just you and me.
Just you and me. Remember that, or do you?
I do. Look, vaguely. I remember the pink.
I remember the pink shoes. Can you see him? Turn this one. Bah. Bah. Do ya? You sure? Okay. You got him, baby. You got him. You got him. Put it back on safe. It looked like a good shot, honey.
I got him. I hit him with...
You had it right on his shoulder? Nice job. Oh, was that exciting?
Yep, I beat Ian.
Wait till your cousin see that. Turn around, look in there and say, I got him, Daddy.
I got him, Dad.
Nice job. I'm so proud of you. You're good. Is that exciting? Yeah, give me kisses. No, I don't usually kiss deer hunters. Good job. You want to go find your deer?
Can I put on my shoes first?
Okay, we had to take your shoes off so you could quit making noise on the chair, but we can put them back on.
Kai, in her nervousness, was having a little trouble not clunking her feet off the metal chair rail, so I just took her shoes off. Hey, it
I'm
worked.
not sure those are deer hunting boots.
I'm gonna wear my leather boots.
Yeah, I think so. Here, you put your shoes on. Here's the other one.
And once we finally had those official deer hunting shoes back on, it was finally time to go find Kai's deer.
And see, can you hold that up? Get a hold of the bottom right here. Right down here. Right there. Both hands. You got to hold up hard. That's heavy. That's a big old buck.
It's mine.
I already unloaded this, so it's safe. There we go. How do you feel?
Good.
Your first one ever. It'll never get better than this.
Yes, Kai had come full circle. Back to the deer woods, back to hunting, and now the hunts were more about food than I think antler trophies. I knew for a fact that's the reason we were out there, the fun, the food, and we were about to share some of both.
That's where I hit her.
Yep, I see that. You can see, and there's hair and
Where'd she go?
a little bit of sign. She went, I'm thinking, to the pines over there. Right here somewhere.
There she is.
Oh, never mind. There's Kai's deer. Yeah,
She's gone.
she's done. All right, unload your rifle. Nice job. You know, it's not every girl will feed herself.
No, I don't know many.
I like it. Good job, Kai Marie.
Thank you.
All right, unload that rifle and we'll get a tag on her.
It's empty.
All right, set it down against a tree over there.
Been harvested.
There you are, you own it. Congratulations, my
Thank
girl.
you.
I am so proud of you. You have done it all. You, like I said, this has been a big year for you.
Yes.
Now you get that boyfriend of yours, teach him how to hunt. You'll be able to support yourself, and I can take the day off.
Yep.
Sometime.
Till we need you to gut it.
Someday. Somewhere. You don't believe that? I know it. I love you, girl. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Nice
Grandpa.
deer. Hey, happy Deer Day.
Happy Deer Day.
Congratulations, Kai, on a great shot and a dandy deer for your freezer. I am absolutely as proud of you as I ever was. I truly enjoyed that, and I will cherish it until we get the chance to go and do it again, hopefully a whole lot sooner. And speaking of soon after Kai harvested her deer, like I told you earlier, her brother called me from college and said, Pa, I'm coming home for Thanksgiving and I've got a day or two. Could we maybe find some time to go out and try to get me a deer? Well, friends, you remember what I said about time? A hard red sunrise had barely become a soft red morning when Kyle noticed something down in the old gravel pit. there were deer. At least one doe and one fawn. It was still pretty gloomy, but Kyle had told me if he got a chance at a doe, a buck, anything to fill that spot in the freezer, well, that was fair game. Unfortunately, by the time we figured out which was which, they moved on. In the gloom of early morning, Kyle was having a really tough time identifying which of those deer was the adult, so he did the smart thing. He just waited. And unfortunately, they left and we never saw another deer. That is not until Kyle spotted a couple feeding out into a cut cornfield across the road.
Oh, is that what I'm smelling? I smell something.
A doe, followed by a young buck, were working their way down through the corn stubble. It didn't look all that promising, but I figured I'd try to grunt 'em over. Maybe we could get one to come.
It's the right direction. Walking the right way. Yes. Yeah, way coming. He's walking right at us. You know, I'm hoping he gets burned up. See that tail wagger? He comes and look at it. You know.
That first buck wasn't really paying much attention to me, but then I noticed another buck coming up through the trees.
He's gonna come walking right out in that camp. He's gotta get over here on the property. He's in them trees somewhere. He's looking. If he comes over, I'll take it. You're gonna take that? Yeah. Okay. I'll try to coax him over here. Let him come closer. There's no sense in rushing it. All right, go ahead and take your safety off. Just quietly. All right, just wait for him. You want him? You sure you want him? Yeah. If you want him, shoot him. Buddy, you just got deer.
Thank you, I did. Holy cow.
That is working them.
Yeah, it was.
Bring that decoy out here. What for? Bring that gun call. What for? We called them deer all the way across from the other side of that cut corn. It's Thanksgiving morning. Got anything to be thankful for?
Got a deer?
Nice shooting, dude.
Holy cow.
Got a bum leg, just had your knee operated on, you can't walk 100 yards. I said, don't worry about it. We'll take you out, get you a deer.
Yep.
You're like, sure you will. No, don't worry about it. By golly,
Holy cow.
you did her. You got her done. Nice job.
We really worked for those ones.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad that it finally worked. I talked and talked. That other buck was a little bigger, but he had that doe out in front of him, and
He wasn't coming.
he wasn't coming. So I think this late in the season, I mean, literally it's Thanksgiving Day. You might got another day to hunt, maybe, but when you get a blessing this late in the year,
Yeah.
and your freezer's as empty as yours is, I mean, it's
Very.
okay. You can shop at Grandpa's and, bank at Grandma's, but at some point you should feed yourself.
My freezer's empty at college as well, so I take
Oh.
a package or two to my
There
door.
you go. Yeah, good shooting, man.
There he is.
Yep, there he told you. I could see him flip. Go up there and touch him, but he ain't just taking a nap. Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
In the morning light, Thanksgiving morning, getting it done with the old man.
It's a good morning.
How many times have we done this? A lot.
Yeah,
A lot of times.
we have.
Since you was little. I remember your first deer you ever shot, I carried you on my back because your foot was broke. Now your knee is broke. This is a habit with you.
That afternoon, I put Kyle in the stand and made him as comfortable as possible, and then tried to get quiet and start watching. And then, from out of nowhere, Kyle was shaking hard enough to make the whole box blind vibrate, but he was getting it done. He had the rifle out the window without banging it. Now all he needed was for this deer to get sideways. It It was going to be still a pretty good poke, near 85 yards, a long ways for a young person, but you know, we'd practice so much. I asked him a couple of times, and he was absolutely sure. And sooner or later, friends, well, sooner or later, you got to let him grow up a little.
Steady, and then shoot. Get it on his shoulder. You on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Reach up, take the safety off. Carefully, quietly, easy. Go ahead. When you're ready. Get it on his shoulder, nice and steady. Nailed him, buddy. Perfect. Dropped him right there. What? What'd you do? Yeah, you think so? He dropped like a box of rocks. Nice shot, man. I am so proud of you.
My friends, I was so happy for Kyle and so proud of him for sticking it out and making a great shot. I truly believe I could have carried him another mile.
You know, I don't carry all the deer hunters to their deer. Just the successful. Look at the size of that buck. My buddy, right here. That deer's bigger than you are.
And heavier.
And heavier. That's a monster old buck.
Seems like you hurt yourself and then the deer show up.
Think I should start doing that more?
Hey, let's get him tagged. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But this sure is a blessing. Thank the Lord, you know.
Yes, sir.
Got a couple days home from college. Normally we'd probably pass that buck, but you this late in the season when you got 2 days to hunt,
Yep.
you get a
It's time to
chance,
go.
you better take it. All right, get your tag on him. All right,
All right, there we go.
there you go, you own him.
It's a freezer filler.
A last minute deer to exactly fill up the freezer. And a fun hunt. You and I don't get to go out no more. You went to college and seems like I'm always running, but we found a little time this time.
It was fun. I appreciate it.
We did. We had a good time. We saw some deer this late in the season. Is kind of a surprise.
Oh, it was a work.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. Congratulations, Kyle Jr., on your freezer filler. Another great shot. Friends, these hunts couldn't have turned out any better if I'd have scripted them. No, they weren't trophy deer. No, we weren't at the far edge of the earth. But I have to tell you, I've been blessed to harvest more deer than most people have ever seen. And I enjoyed these 2 trips as much as any I've ever done, maybe more. You know, we all talk about making time. You can't. I told you, no one can make one more second of one more day. We only get to choose how to spend it. And I will tell you this, none of us knows when that account runs empty, so choose to spend it wisely. Take your young people, your family, and get out there. I don't care what it's for, just go. And believe me, if you do, they may leave for a while, but they'll come back. And every memory you make out there, out in God's world, they'll cherish it for the rest of their lives, and so will you. Hey, I hope we see some of you out there. I hope you had a great deer day of your own. If you did, send us along a picture or two. We'll put it in the family album. And whether I see you out there or somewhere on the water, you know, if we bump into you, we're going to stop and share that cup and a fire. And if I don't see you out there, friends, well, then I'll be waiting for you right back here so we can share another adventure from my Wilderness Journal. For information about anything on the journal, go to wildernessjournal.com. You can even stream previous episodes, just in case you missed one. And to post your picture or join the conversation, don't forget to like us on Facebook. The journal is underwritten by
Your Northern Michigan Case and Case IH dealer, the Ina Store, with sales and service for Case construction equipment at their Bridgeport location, and both Case IH Farm and Case construction equipment at their up north location in beautiful downtown Ina, Michigan, and by
Avalon and Tahoe pontoons. Whether it's family, or fishing, or just plain fun, everyone is proudly crafted right here in America. Avalon and Tahoe pontoons.
and by
Quality starts at the quarries and the pit. To ensure every project exceeds specifications, Reith Riley is a pre-qualified aggregate producer and operates several full-scale and state-certified aggregate mines. To learn more about Reith Riley,
by
Mads Outdoor Products. Not only a full-line boat and dock store, they can also custom design, fabricate, and manufacture a wide range of aluminum parts and fixtures. Mads Outdoor Products, in Harrison and Cadillac, Michigan.
Captioning provided by Woodland Taxidermy, a full-line taxidermy and rug service in Paris, Michigan.
Thank you again, my friends, for joining me, for becoming part of the Wilderness Journal family. A family that knows the wilderness is wherever and however you find it. And please, let our adventures serve as an encouragement. Step off the end of the asphalt. Head to the fields and forests and waterways. Put your own hands on your own food. Come out and see what free range really means. And be you 8, 18, or 80, man, woman, or child, know that there is opportunity and excitement enough for all, and all can be, for a time at least, wild. This is where we belong. It is our birthright, the legacy of our grandfathers. This is our first home. And friends, rest assured that until we see you again, be it out there somewhere or right back here, we'll keep your place at the fire and the lantern lit.